So I figured we'd practice some more with doing some false eyelashes for the red carpet at Miss Teen USA. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by doing my full makeup. And for those of you who are not familiar with pageantry now, our program is about pageants and being able to highlight all the positive things about pageantry and all the fun that comes with it, which is makeup and interview and dressing up and trying on different clothes and being able to practice your pageant walk, as well as interviewing. It's your birthday! Happy birthday, Pop-Tart! Happy birthday to you! Hey, Teeth! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Pop-Tart! Happy birthday to you! You're welcome, my love. How are you? Anyways, we cover different pageants. We do this all from like Miss Watermelon, hey killers, how are you? To the bigger pageants, which include Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss Teen USA. We will be covering Miss Galaxy this year, Mrs. Galaxy and Miss Teen Galaxy as well. And we do coverage of all different systems. We want to try to be able to highlight all of the different pageant title holders out there. Hey Kenzie, how are you? I've gone ahead and I've put on just a little bit of concealer to kind of even out my facial color. And I'm going to go ahead and do bronzer to be able to even out my overall skin tone. I got to be able to practice all of this because, this next week in Vegas is going to be crazy. Being live at Miss Teen USA Friday night for the preliminaries, and then of course on the red carpet on Saturday, and meeting our brand new Miss Teen USA. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping you guys will join me. We will be live streaming Friday night as well as on Saturday night from the red carpet, and we will be doing a recap show after the preliminary pageant. So that you guys can tell me who your favorites are, and I can update my favorites as well, because I'm sure they're going to change once I see everybody compete on stage. So I'm hoping that you guys will come and hang out with me. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, because without beautiful eyebrows, your eyes have nothing to frame, and the eyes are the entry to your soul, so you always want people focusing on your eyes. There are new flavored Pop-Tarts, frosted root beer and orange. Okay, I hope that those are not together. But I mean, honestly, I'm such the classic. I like the chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts, and they changed the way that they made them a couple of years ago. About 5 years ago, they changed like the way that they make them. No, they're not together. Good. Okay, because that's like a really weird combination. But so then I started doing like strawberry and cherry Pop-Tarts, and I don't know, like they used to be my fave, and now I'm not supposed to have gluten, so it just makes me jealous, man. Just makes me jealous. I want some Pop-Tarts. I'm doing my eyebrows anyway, so the reason you do your eyebrows is because they really are what highlight and frame your eyes. At the end of the day, a good shaped eyebrow is what actually frames the total eye. Hey Caitlin, how are you? And it makes all of your makeup pop, which is super, super important. I mean, and they don't have to look absolutely perfect. And let's face it, nobody's face is totally symmetrical. Nobody's face is totally perfect. So just kind of fill it in as best as you can. Try to give it a little bit of definition without too much color. You're okay? What's going on, baby girl? Today's a good day. You got out of bed. Or maybe you're still in bed and hanging out on YouNow, which is okay too. Because, yeah, I do that too. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. Let me get on a little bit of makeup. Let's see. I think I'm going to go... Should we go dramatic? Or should we do, like low-key? What do you think? I mean, since I am going to be putting on false eyelashes, I think we should probably do dramatic. So I'm going to go with Supersonic. This color is from Trish McAvoy. I guess it's a McAvoy. And the color is called Glamorous. Can you guys see it? Glamorous. Hey Alex, how are you? And I love it. It is a cream color, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it all over the base of my eye. And it's like a dark burgundy, but it looks like so cool. Like it gives such a great color to my eyes, and it's a great offset. In the blue, the burgundy against my blue eyes makes it like super, super pop. Whoa, whoa. So, hey Elaine, how are you? I'm going to attempt the false eyelashes again. We will see how it goes. And we're going to try to use e.l.f. eyelash glue to see how or if I have a reaction to it. Alright, so since I am going for a more dramatic look, I am going to be using Bobbi Brown cream color as well. I am going to be using Heather Steel, which is almost like a dark, it's like a dark brown as my accent color. And the thing that's really great about these is that you put them on super, super fast. See, I mean, how cool is that? It's like using a crayon. So I can put it on really fast like that, go back into that corner eye so I can really work on that smoky eye, and then blend it. So let's go ahead and get out my blending brush. Make sure we get it into all of those corners, spread it out. There we go. This one always gets more in the corner. I don't know why. There we go. Whoa. Hey Kaylee, how are you? Hey Nick, how are you? Thanks for joining me. It's always good to see my friends. You guys make me happy. Alright, I got a little bit too much in the corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and do highlighter. For the highlighting bone, for the highlighter, I use Highbrow, which is from Benefit. And what I do is I go onto the very, very top of my brow. Just a very, very tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And then I'm going to go in the corners to be able to highlight in the corners as well. And there's a reason for that. Caitlin, thanks for inviting your fans. Hey, guess what? Thanks for doing that, because that reminded me to remind you guys. When we hit 1,800 fans, we are giving away 2 MAC eyeshadows. They are, one of them is totally unused, the other one is slightly used. Take a picture, share it. But we are actually giving these away to 1,800 fans. So feel free to share us and like it so you can possibly win those. So if we hit 1,800 fans, I will warn you ahead of time that we're doing the giveaway. And then hopefully you can win it. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend in that top. And the reason I do such a thick highlighter at the very, very top of the brow bone is so that it really kind of puts the highlight on the accent of the arch of my eyebrow. Again, if that is the frame of my eyes, I want to give it a good frame. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with, I just had to reorganize all of my makeup because I'm getting ready to leave on an airplane. You know that moment when you panic and you realize you're leaving in 2 days? To be gone for 6? I will be in Las Vegas for 6 days. So, seeing that totally blends it and softens it up a little bit. And I use like a champagne color. This is one of the MAC colors that I do use pretty consistently. This one has a base in it as well, so that it actually helps to keep it so it's long lasting. Because the colors that I put on, I have to make sure that they're going to last like 12 or 13 hours for any time that I'm doing a big event. So, And for those of you who don't know, I will be at Miss Teen USA starting on Wednesday, covering Miss Teen USA, the preliminaries on Friday. Hey Melanie, how are you? Hey Quan, how are you? Hey Jamie, how are you? So I will be covering the events live from the red carpet, as well as the preliminaries. I'm trying to get authorization for us to actually live stream the preliminaries. So as soon as I get confirmation from the Miss Universe organization, I will let you know. But there is a good possibility you will be able to watch on our channel, YouNow, the preliminary pageant Friday night. And then I'll do a recap video so you guys can see who my new picks are, because I'm sure my picks are going to change just based on what the show brings and who shines and who looks great. And you know, that always is something that I can't tell when I look at videos and when I watch, you know, look at their pictures. I like to see them on stage to be able to make a really good idea as far as who I really like. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to attempt, I say attempt, to do some false eyelashes. I figured we gotta start practicing. So I got some inexpensive ones to use. I'm gonna use, they're fine, they're very fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and try, so fine that I dropped it. I'm gonna try to use a little bit of the eyelash glue from e.l.f. to see how it works. Because I know that you guys are always on a limited budget, and I always would like to be able to try out stuff that would be inexpensive. And the e.l.f. eye kit actually comes with some really nice eyelashes, as well as tweezers, as well as glue for just $6. And honestly, that's a bargain. So if this works really well, we'll see. But I'm not using their lashes for this, because I actually like their lashes and I'm going to use them for the show, for this weekend. So when you do them, you want to make sure you set them with a little bit of glue. And then when you put them on, you want to make sure it gets about 30 seconds to kind of get tacky so the glue will actually stick. And then when you put them on, you want to go right over your natural lashes. So I'm going to stick them just over my natural lashes and then just gently push them down. So there we go. And I give it a minute to kind of set, because the glue can take a little while to set. So I'm going to let that set for a minute, and I'm going to work on the second one, and then I'm going to show you what we do after we get them on. So again, just taking a little bit of the glue, and again, these are the e.l.f., the ones that you can get like at CVS or Target. It's $6 for the whole kit. It comes with little tweezers to help you to hold on to them. I actually use it with my fingers, but that's just me. Sometimes it's easier to use the tweezers, but I want to make sure that I get a full line all the way across of the glue, and I want to give it a minute to just kind of get a little bit sticky. And then you just want to make sure that hey Melanie, how are you? What's going on? No one's watching. What's going on? Come on, guys. Hey, Johnny, how are you? I'm doing false eyelashes. Johnny, you too could be having false eyelashes right now. Thank you for inviting your fans. That was so sweet of you. I appreciate it. And if you haven't become a fan yet, Johnny, please do, because we are giving away some MAC products at 1,800 fans, and then again at 1,900 fans. So fan us up. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right over my natural eyelashes. And I'm just going to give a little bit of a dab down so it gives it an opportunity to sit. right there. And we're going to give it a minute for that one to set before I do anything to them. And it looks like maybe the glue didn't take. We'll see. Okay. Oh, thanks, Johnny. How are you? I appreciate that. That is so awesome. Thank you for inviting your fans and for following us on Twitter. So I do follow back on Twitter. I don't do it in the middle of the show, but I will do it after I log off. So, all right. So now the eyelashes are on. And then what I usually try to do to be able to make them look a little bit more natural and to blend them in is to go with, hey, Bella, what's up? I'm going to go with my own, with mascara, and I'm going to go ahead and use a water, are they coming off? Okay, I don't know that the e.l.f. glue is working so good. Yeah, they both came off. Alright, so e.l.f. glue is not a win. Good to know. So we will go back to our Benefit Lash Glue. I love this. How old am I? I'm 50. How old are you? Brothel? Not today. How are you guys? We're actually doing fake eyelashes. So I'd love for you guys to be able to join me. And for those of you that are not familiar with my station, we cover different pageants. I am the reigning Mrs. Elite Florida Woman of Achievement, but I have had several titles, including Mrs. America, as well as Mrs. Universe, as well as Mrs. Accomplished American. I don't let the guys annoy me. I've learned that, you know what? I've learned a long time ago that if they're the people that are going to haggle me and give me a hard time at the end of the day, that's actually quite a compliment to me, because people that are bullies are pretty much just looking for attention. So that means I love you. I love you so much, and I just want you to feel good about yourself. So if you're having a rough day and you just need somebody to give you attention, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. We are all about positivity and being able to highlight all of the good things that people do. Except for doing eyelashes, clearly. Alright, so this glue's a little bit thicker. And I'm going to get more stick from this, I think. How are you? Hey, Haley, how are you? And by the way, guys, we do give away prizes pretty often. Our next prize will be at 1,800 fans. We are giving away 2 MAC eyeshadows. I do actually give them away. So if you guys are not fans, then fan me up now, because this is an opportunity. If you are a guy, you might be able to give these great prizes to your girlfriend. If you are a girl, oh, Matthew, you might, man. I don't know. And if you fan me up, I will fan you back as well. But we do prizes usually every 100 fans. So the more fans that we get, the more people that are active, the more people that you invite, the bigger your chances are of winning a prize. Sometimes we do like a trivia night. Sometimes we do just a big drawing where we put everybody's name inside of a hat and it's whoever wins. Sometimes it's based on the people that are the most active on the show, meaning that you guys come on often and you are part of the show and I know who you are. Sometimes it's based on how many people you invite to the show and fans that you brought to the show. But we usually try to make it something so that's fun and it's competitive and we have a good time. And we do actually give away the items. So, and if you don't believe me, you can always go to our Instagram or our Twitter and take a look at some of the winners that have won. We've given away makeup. I'm doing my false eyelashes right now. I'm actually practicing because I'm going to be Mrs. Elite Florida. No, as in I'm over the age of 40. The pageant system that I am participating in, which is Women of Achievement, actually has a division for people over the age of 40. And I qualify because, you know, I'm 50. There you go. So there you go. I'm doing my false eyelashes. What do you think? Except for this one, it's not stinking. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to go with a little bit of glue, and I hate to put it on my eye directly, but let's see. Let's see if we can get that baby to stick now. Oh, thanks. Well, I appreciate that. That is such a great compliment. Thank you so much, Ben. I appreciate that. I'm sure my husband appreciates it as well. Alright, so let's give this a second to settle in. Ooh, that burned just a little bit. Okay. I think the problem is the eyelashes I'm using and not the glue. But we will see. Alright, so once you get the eyelashes on, once they get a second for the glue to kind of set, then what you want to do is take your waterproof mascara and then go over top of them so that it blends them in with your natural lashes so that it extends your natural lashes and extends the overall look of the way your eyelashes look. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and go over with a waterproof mascara from MAC. This is MAC False Eyelashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go make them just a little bit thicker as well. So I'm going to put the mascara on. Try to extend the look of the eyelashes, but again, the idea is, see, this one is not sticking. Goodness. Oh, well. Yeah, we're going to have to take that off. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe. No. Okay. Where's the... This is why they're hard to do. This is why people have makeup teams. Oh, well. I miss my makeup team. Alright, let's try it one more time. See if we can get this to stick a little bit better. So this is the eye with the lash, this is the eye without the lash. Gracie, are you still on? What's going on? Let's say hi to Looney, hi to Enforcer, and Dark Memes. How are you? We're glad to have you. If you haven't already, become a fan. And Creative Jamie, Anthony King, how are you? Hey, Haley. We are giving away 2 MAC eyeshadows when we hit 1,800 fans. So thank you for fanning me, Colleen. I fanned you back, so it was a give and a take. If you fan me, then I will fan you back too. I promise, I promise, I promise. I usually try to do it. If I don't do it right during the show, I will do it directly after the show. When we get like the show finished, it'll show me everybody that fanned me. So if you fan me and I missed it right away, I will get it before the end of the day, I promise. Alright. That went into my eye. Actually, it is in my eye. My director was teasing me the other night about this. She's like, Stacey, you're going to glue your eyes shut. I'm like, nah, I'm not. Could be interesting, though. That would be a fun trip to the ER, wouldn't it? Alright, there we go. We got the baby to stick there this time. Fantastic. Alright. Hey, Looney, thanks for becoming a fan. Thanks, memes. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and fan you back, too. And Looney, I will fan you back, too. Again, we are giving away 2 MAC eyeshadows at 1,800 fans. I will make the announcement before we give them away because you have to actually be on the show to be able to win. I don't know if you guys see them. There they are. There's one. This is right. This one is not. There you go. Here. Ta-da! Take a picture. Share with your friends so your friends can see. We actually do give these away. So go ahead, share it, take it, share it. They could win too, or you could win, or you guys could share it, or one of you could have it. And then you could do makeup, and then we're doing another one at 1,850, where we're going to have 3 different winners. We're going to give away 3 different palettes of eyeshadow to 3 different fans. But you have to be a fan to be able to win. And then at 1,900 fans, we are giving away 2 more MAC eyeshadows as well. So, become a fan, share with your friends, make sure your friends are on and active, and they become fans as well. We call fans crownies because, you know, every girl should have a crown, or every guy. Some guys need to have crowns too. Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's not okay that you're homeless. I understand you're using your friend's account, but free makeup is free makeup, and I do actually give it away. So you could have the possibility of getting free makeup. So once you put your false eyelashes on again, you want to make sure you go over it with mascara. I use waterproof mascara because I tend to cry a little bit sometimes in pageants when people give up their titles and things. I'm going to go ahead and go to make it a little bit thicker. This is Smashbox XOXO, but it actually X-rated, sorry, and it actually makes them thicker. And then I'll go back over them with the waterproof. So this actually will make them stand out more. Voila. Don't say that. Hashtag cancel. We are all about positivity. You never know. I have plenty of people that have come on the show that say, I have never won anything, and then they've walked away with a crown, or they walked away with makeup, or they walked away, I gave away a headset and jump rope, or they walked away. I mean, you just don't know. It depends on what I'm doing that particular night. So if I'm doing like a giveaway that is an item based on answering questions, and we're doing like, you know, your favorite trivia, there's a really good possibility that you can win because you know that trivia better than anybody else. So, you know, we've done seatbelt safety, we've done pageant trivia, we've done anti-bullying trivia, we've done, again, lots of different ways to be able to do our giveaways. So you just don't know. And I usually announce it like a couple of days before we do the giveaway so everybody's aware of it. So you can all go online. If we're doing like a quiz, you can go online and start studying up on it ahead of time. So, you know, I try to make it as fair a playing field as possible because I want my fans to be happy and I want people to win. I want you guys to be rewarded for being part of my fan base and being able to be here and spend time with me. And so we get people to donate different items to be able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner now. With the eyeliner, you want to go directly over the eyelash glue into the corners and then over, because I want to try to be able to accentuate. So I'm going to go ahead and do that winged eye look. And then I don't do eyelashes on the bottom because I have really, really fine eyelashes. But I am going to go ahead and do a very, very fine amount underneath my eyes. And then we're going to smoke it out in just a minute. So that's one eye that has eyeliner on it. Again, start in the corner and kind of do little brushy strokes. Start in each corner and then meet in the middle. And again, you want them to be just short brushy strokes. And then to wing it, you just go out just a little bit off to the side. And then bring it down underneath. So you want to connect that. And just keep it right on the waterline. Thanks, Jamie. There we go. So it's starting to come together. So my eyelashes are on. My eyeliner is on. I'm going to give it a minute to kind of dry off just a little bit. Actually, let me even out that one side. I've been in a couple of movies. Actually, one's coming out in September. I've been on TV. But you know what? I'm 50. Like, I didn't start doing any of that stuff until I was 36. So, just because you're 27 doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I used to think that none of the things that I thought would ever have happened to me have happened. And I've been very, very lucky, and I feel very, very blessed. And you just have to keep believing in your dreams. If you believe in it and you come up with a plan, so if you have a dream that you want, that you really want to be able to accomplish, the best way to be able to accomplish it is actually dreaming it and then actually coming up with a plan to be able to fulfill it. And I just say I've been in some of the worst places possible. I'm a 3-time cancer survivor. They gave me 8 weeks to live 20 years ago. I was supposed to die 20 years ago, and I didn't, and I've taken every day since then and done some really dramatic things. You've never watched TV before? Oh wow, oh my goodness. You've never been to a movie and you never watched TV. I don't know, there are plenty of people though that are really, this is like TV. So, just so you know, watching this is probably the same thing as being on TV. Or watching TV. So, that's cool, though. I think that's actually pretty fantastic. Like, I grew up not watching movies. I wasn't allowed to watch them. So, my husband is very much a TV movie fanatic. And so he's like, what do you mean you've never seen that? And I'm like, we just weren't allowed to watch things like that. So, I didn't watch movies growing up. So, alright. So, my false eyelashes are on. I think my eyes are looking pretty glam, huh? So, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the lips so that it finishes off my face. I have never owned a house, but I do own an apartment. Well, I don't own the apartment. I live in the apartment, so. But clearly you're somewhere where you have internet because you're on, so that's pretty cool. So that means somebody's helping to help you out and keep you busy, and I mean, maybe you're at the library and it's someplace safe, or you're using somebody else's account. That's awesome. Hi, Ben. How are you? That's what friends are for. Alright, so that is pretty much. And by the way, to help keep myself organized, I use something called a Beauty Butler. Beauty Butler actually helps to organize all of my makeup. It keeps it all in the same place, so I always know where it is. It's super important when I travel to different pageants, you know, like Miss Teen USA or Miss Galaxy, that I have everything that I need and everything organized. And Beauty Butler is the easiest way for me to be able to do that. And that is pretty much how I keep my life together when I'm traveling. So now makeup's on, my hair is reasonably done, and then I can now put on my crown. And voila. What do you guys think? I think that I did okay. That is the third time I put on fake eyelashes. I think they turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? Hey, Talia. Well, then have your friend check for when we go live, when we give away our makeup, and you could win the makeup, and it'll be free of charge. Hi, how are you? What's up, Talia? Oh, my face is all red from the sun. Anyways, so that is putting on false eyelashes. Second time, I think we did a pretty good job considering. What do you guys think? It turned out good? No? Yes? Maybe? I think I probably have to use my eyelash curler, which I do not know where my eyelash curler ended up, which is really sad because I need to have it with me for when I go. We'll have to track it down. Usually my makeup's all in the same place, so. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I will be on our regular time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is about 5.5 hours away. And we'll do our regularly scheduled show and talk some more about beauty and have some fun. I think I'll be broadcasting in Girls, so if you guys want to join us in Girls, you're welcome to. And I will see you guys later tonight, hopefully, and you can catch me all week long. Monday and Tuesday, there'll be regular scheduled show time at 8:30, and then Wednesday, I will be on my way to Las Vegas, so the show probably will be done from the airport, and then Thursday, it'll be regular scheduled time, and then Friday, we'll be live from Miss Teen USA preliminaries, so it'll be a little bit later. It'll probably be 10 o'clock our time, Eastern Standard Time. And then we will be live on the red carpet Saturday from Miss Teen USA, so you guys will be able to meet all of the judges and meet the performers and the new Miss Teen USA. So follow me, fan me, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.